Wow. All right. I am live now. JW is using the bathroom, so he'll be back in a minute. Okay, I need to clean up some of this commit for him so that he can have this. Let's make this a new scene really quickly. I got some cool things to show off today. This would probably be common, right? Yeah. Sure. Fuck it. That works.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Jonathan. I'm
Are you live
now.
yet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go live. Hello. I'm live.
Wow. Hello, Cosmo Berries. How's it going?
I mean,
I didn't
was
invite you to
live
stream together.
before, but-
Me invite you to
Okay,
stream
rip.
together. I wonder if that would... I really do need to take, like, I don't know, like 20 minutes out of my day and, like, set up my script that I had on Windows, but on Linux. To just open all of my programs as, like, a checklist thing. I invited you. Because it might actually work better on Linux. I don't know if I can... I tried to open up, like, a new window of Firefox and then populate the URL on Windows, and it just would never do that. But it might do that
Are the
on
changes
Linux.
ready to pull for the
Nope, I'm doing
the
that right now.
thing?
I'm cleaning up
Okay,
the...
cool.
Yeah.
I hadn't opened up Godot yet, so I was like,
Yeah, you can
I
still
will
open
wait.
up Godot. It'll be a minute.
okay.
So if you guys
I'll watch my Rocket League while I wait.
Oh my lord, this motherfucker. Question actually for you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, never mind. I lied. I'm doing it.
You're doing it? Okay.
Yeah. I was like, should we have the chromatic aberration for the distortion thing, per channel? Like, should you be able to specify that you want it to do like certain amounts?
Nah.
Well, the answer is yeah, because I'm just doing it because it's
I
like
mean, I
easy
guess,
enough.
yeah, it's probably not hard to do.
It's very, very easy. When does the game release? That's a fucking terrific question.
January 1st, 2027.
That's probably not true. Hopefully earlier
That's
than
what
that.
the current release date is.
Oh, is that what the current release date is?
Yes.
Do you have a thing on your calendar?
Remember when we were... What?
Do you have a thing on your calendar that's like, I don't know, like a couple months before that to reevaluate it so we can move the release date and not have to...
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do that. Not before GTA 6.
Yeah.
GTA 6 actually releases on my birthday,
Does
in
it?
case you were wondering.
When?
Yeah, it does. November 19th.
Is it this year?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That feels wrong, but okay.
GTA 6 before Dante's
Why
9.
can't I... What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Weird. My Firefox is behaving weird. I was trying to control W and it wasn't closing that shit. Did you join stream together? Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Share chat is enabled. So let me...
Ultimate Gift. I don't know about that.
Have you ever played a GTA game?
I have not.
Really? Ever? Never?
Not that I can remember.
That's crazy, actually. Let's see. I will make a vect2. Yeah. This will be red offset, which is going to be... Oh, dude, this is not giving me fucking anything. So the red channel times pixel offset. And then the same thing here. And the same thing here. But this will be green offset and blue offset. And this will be .g and this will be .v. And then blue offset. For green. And this is red. Okay, I think that should work. So let me go back to close all the scenes. Fuck it. Close all tabs. Except for that one, because this is the one that I want to open. Okay, yeah. Yeah, just close it anyways, whatever, it's fine. I can just reopen it. It's not a big deal. It doesn't bother me that much at all. Are we the only two? We are the only two working in the game right now, yeah. Yeah, he is the artist mainly, and I am the programmer mainly. He does a little bit more programming than I do other things. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I would say I'm like 95% or like 99% programming, and he's like 95% art. Maybe a little bit less,
like
actually. Maybe like 90% or like somewhere in the
like
80s, because you also do the audio stuff
Yeah,
and some programming.
and like all of the promotion and.
Well, that's not
marketing
part of the
stuff,
game
'cause you
development. I'm
hate
talking
doing
about the game
that.
development.
I mean, it is.
It's not part of the game development,
It's
it's part of the game releasing.
Sure.
I mean, it's definitely important.
Sure.
It's just like if you were to break down like specifically what goes into the like game development, which I'm sure is what people are a little bit more curious about on like a.
Yeah, but that is part of game development.
Yeah.
You can't make a game without marketing it.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah, but
You
you
can.
can make a terrible game.
You totally can. Why is this not working?
Yeah, true. If you made a game, you wouldn't market it.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be like, yeah, I can just release it on Steam with 5 wishlists, and
Yes,
people will
sir.
love it because it's a traditional roguelike that has 5 fans.
Okay, and those fans will fucking sing praises about it. Because they'll be like, dude, I fucking love this shit.
Yeah. See, that's where you're wrong.
That's where I'm wrong. Bro thinks traditional roguelike fans don't exist. That's crazy.
Yep, this is true. They do
What?
not.
Why am I not getting...
Can I pull your changes now?
No, dude, I will tell you when you can pull my changes. Where the fuck is this distortion effect, and why is it not working here? Am I going insane? Probably. Oh, let me try this on a different spot of the world, not there. Oh. Oh, it needs to have... I see. I messed something up in the
It
shader.
needs to what?
Nothing, I messed something up. What did I mess up? Oh, I'll probably... Here, about this. I'll make this 1 by default. I think that's the problem. Because this should be 1 by default, and then... Yeah. Cool. That works, and then... And then if I change this one, this shouldn't change anything about the other one, right? Although the curve might actually be... Yeah, the curve isn't local to scene, so I'll have to make that local to scene as well. And I believe everything else inside of this should be... Yeah, okay, cool. So if I go in here, find this shader params. If I make this curve local to scene, and if I make this curve local to scene, I don't think anything else needs to be made local to scene. And I think all of these are important. This should also be 1. And the scale in here should also be 1. I still don't know how that's rotated. This is also the wrong size. Let me fix this really quickly. Sorry, JW, I'll have this pushed up in a second. He's watching Rocket League Finals. How's that going?
Good.
Is it going good?
It is going good.
Well, I don't know why the size of this...
I mean, I don't really care who wins, so it's just entertaining to watch.
The size of this is weird, and I don't know why. Is it just like 200 by 200? Looks like it. Weird. Whatever. And then... So let me kill both of these, and then instantiate a new one. Just to make sure this is like easy enough for you to use. So there's like a distortion bubble. And then if I were to go in here, I could also scale it up and change the amount of rings. Let's say we only want 3 rings. I can also make it so that the range is larger. Is it's a little hard to see, so I'll turn up and down certain things, and I'll also add the slight color to it. Sorry, I also see messages in chat. I'll read in just a second. Gotta lock in a little bit.
It looks weird when you zoom in and out.
Uh,
Sometimes.
Yeah, because the amount of
That's fine.
pixels it's doing is different.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah, but I did try to account
change
for
that
as
much,
as
yeah.
possible.
Yeah, no, it looks fine. It looks quite sick, actually.
Yes, that works. I'm also only seeing 2 rings. I think I may have made this too large. Mayhaps. Or
you broke
maybe...
something.
Oh, you know what it is, probably? I have this set to 0 thickness. There it is. There's the 3rd ring.
Yeah.
Found it. Yeah. So that works still. And then... I think... let me just make sure that if I make a new one and put it over here... Oh my god, look at the way they mold together. It looks so fucking cool.
That's very cool.
Whoa. And then I will change this curve texture so that... Oh my god, it's supposed to be... I told you resource local to scene. What are you doing? I didn't save the fucking scene, did I? Is that the problem? Local to scene. Local to scene. What are we doing? Oh, it might be whenever you duplicate it, it like... Weird. It like creates a new one. I actually don't know why that is. I'm gonna make this unique though. Yeah, that works. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine enough. I can walk you through it if that issue comes up. Hopefully it doesn't. Alright, let me push some shit up. The game might also break slightly. We'll find out.
Okay, so I can pull changes now.
No, I haven't pushed changes up yet. I was cleaning it up in Godot so I could commit it so that you could pull the changes. Okay, let me read chat really, really quickly before I do this because this is going to be a bit of a process. How do you learn how to design code games? Like, did you need lots of time to learn how to actually use Godot, and what did you use to do this? Tutorials, documentation, or experimenting? So I didn't take a whole lot of time to actually learn Godot because I'd already had experience with a lot of programming in the past. Because I learned like C++ and just a bunch of shit in college. And I want to say I'd already been working as a professional software developer for like 3 or 4 years at that point. So whenever I picked up Godot, it was kind of just like taking the concepts I already learned from other places and putting them into Godot's language. A lot of that was watching tutorials and not copying along, but seeing like what the process was and then replicating it on my own without following the tutorial. And then when I got stuck, I would look up very specific things, which is way easier to do if you already understand what to do. But yeah, like Rolo just said, actually, look at how other games work. One of the big things that changed how I approached game development was modding Minecraft. Like it legitimately changed so many of the patterns that I liked using, because in Minecraft there are certain things that they do that I was like, I can apply this to my own game. Holy shit, this changes everything. So you did the thing in Godot and started coding again. Fun. Beautiful. What the hell? What do you mean you broke your thing from updating it? How did you do that? Also, one thing about this git merge or git change that I'm doing is it's actually going to require a merge because I put it on a separate branch. So if people are curious how that works, I'm going to be doing that now. Because there's a lot of things that are kind of unstable on these changes, and I thought that I would have a chance to... Excuse me. I thought I would have a chance to completely clean them up by the time that they got to JW, but apparently not. So here's hoping they don't break too many things, or hopefully nothing at all. Because that would be nice if it didn't. I'm gonna leave this out. This is a debug thing for me that I'll be taking care of today. This is a debug thing for me I'll be taking care of today. This is something that you did, something you did. So I can actually revert both of these because I think these are your changes as well. This doesn't matter. This does matter. This do not matter. This
Hello,
isn't
actually,
important.
just games. How are you doing?
This doesn't matter yet. This doesn't. This doesn't. This doesn't. This is a cool audio
Bro does
thing.
not know how to just hit the push everything button.
Yeah, because a lot of things I would like to revert. Like, I did a change to the Gib collision that I was testing with, and I'm going to just revert it because that shit is terrible. So if I did the commit everything button, we would have a worse Gib pusher, which would fucking suck. Okay, commit that. This doesn't matter. This does. You will matter eventually. You don't matter now. I can revert that. I think that might be everything. Yeah, so I'm gonna commit this, which is bring distortion. And then I will select all of these, and I would like to stash these probably. So those got stashed. So I'll go ahead and sync this up. This will push up to the remote branch, and then I will do a pull from origin main. So that will pull any changes that were in the main branch into this separate branch, which I guess is here. And then I will swap over. It looks like actually there were none that weren't part of this branch. So I'll go ahead and swap over to main. And then I will do a merge using attack changes as the branch. So that has merged these in, and then I can push this up.
Okay, I'm working on Dante's 9. I'm waiting for Biddy, my programmer, to push up his changes.
Yep. All right,
Yeah.
they should be pushed up, hopefully.
Now I can open up the
I don't know if
game.
video breaks. The answer is maybe.
To stash
No.
changes.
It didn't.
Did you fix the issue with the things being able to get set on fire that shouldn't get set on fire? Or no.
No.
Okay, I did like a mini fix on my end to just like prevent it from crashing, but
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how we want to actually handle that.
Probably only applying things to
Okay.
things with health component.
It's like
Yo
everything's
Cat,
fine.
what rank are you in Rocket League? JW, that's you.
I'm like plat 2 right now, I think. I made it to diamond for a minute and then I lost a bunch in a row. So I'm trying to get back up.
Let me see how Luigi's Mansion.
I'm like sometimes good at the game.
Sorry, what do you mean, Rolo?
yes,
What
I
did they
am.
do in Luigi's Mansion?
Huh?
What? Since it apparently supports AMD driver installing, all Linux distributions support AMD driver installing. I'm pretty sure the base Linux kernel has AMD drivers built into them. So I'm pretty sure any driver that you, or any distro that you want to work with should be good with AMD. Because I'm fairly certain it's every Linux has. Current version system.
I'm like
is like
gold, there's too many Smurfs. Yeah, that's true as well.
Oh, it was like SVN or whatever.
There we go.
I hear SVN is fucking
It's
terrible.
working out.
I don't know, maybe.
Let me just see if the game actually runs before I try doing anything.
Yeah, that's a fun part. That's a fun time.
Yeah.
Looks like it does for me, at least. What's something I definitely have not fixed?
Well, you don't have my changes on my end.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
I love how you can hit that with the...
Wait, this is
Very
fire.
funny.
I like this a lot.
We do need to add like a testing area.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
With physics things you can hit, of course.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. I also included the time slow sound thing on yours, so.
Oh, I wonder if the
It will
thing is
affect
still broken on here,
what thing?
where it's only showing up if there's 2 or if there's 3.
Probably, maybe. I thought that. Oh no, we didn't fix that last night. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Can you actually do me a favor? I just heard something really cool. Whenever you're done with whatever you're doing there. This is like the worst way to test this, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Like we literally have like an area
Whatever.
of fire that it can stand in and take damage.
Yeah, it's too much work.
Yeah, no, spawning that in instead of spawning in
Yeah.
the balls and hitting them. Can you set the time scale to 0.1? Give yourself a laser and use it.
0.1.
Mm-hmm.
A laser.
Mm-hmm. Is the sound of the laser sick as fuck for you? I don't know if it got muffled by all the explosions.
Yeah, it's kind of sick.
It's kind of sick as fuck. So yeah, anyways, one cool thing I found out about chat is I can slow down the time scale of all the audio in the game really easily with a single line of code. So we're doing that now whenever there's time slow, because there's a lot of time slow in the game, which sounds really cool for certain weapons and not as cool for other ones. Like the laser sounds fucking sick. Salmon storm sound like? It's just fish.
Player getting hit sounds a little weird sometimes.
Yeah.
So might want to even turn it down like a little bit, but we'll see.
The audio nodes do have a playback speed variable, but I was like, oh, it would be really fucking annoying to go through and set all of them to slow and then like remove that whenever they speed back up. But there's actually just like, what is it? Speed. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Sorry. Time manager. There is a.
Oh, it also sounds kind of weird when you're selecting cards if you hold down right click.
Oh, does it? I'll
Everything
have to
slows
check.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, there's this.
Like
so.
the side to side sounds a little weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The this thing.
I don't know if I like it, but
Okay.
it is cool.
Can I speak? This thing. So you can set the playback speed scale of all of the sounds on the entire project. Okay. Let me see the sound thing. Oh yeah, you're right. I wonder if you can make them ignore time scale.
I don't know.
Oh, that was a weird bug. In selecting cards, could you try and move the entire roll of cards to make the selected card at the center? So that was how it originally worked, kind of. Your selected card would always be this one in the front, and whenever you use the scroll wheel or the next and previous card button, all cards would move to the right, and this one would move to the back of the line, and then it would select like this card now. And I'll be honest, I kind of hated that. And after changing it to this, where it's more of like a static thing that you can go through. Also, you'll most likely never have a gajillion cards. You'll probably only have this many.
What did you just say? Sorry.
What part? Where?
Like the whole thing. Like, what did you change something?
No, I didn't change
Or what do
something.
you think?
Someone in chat was asking
Sorry.
about making it so
That's
that the selected card is here.
Ah. Okay.
And whenever you scroll, all of them move, and it keeps the one highlighted. And we did a lot of playtesting with the original version, and then we changed it, and people seem to really, really prefer it being like static.
Yeah, that's what it was like originally. You probably said that. I just
Mhm.
sorry, I was
All
texting
good.
my brother, so I wasn't paying attention to what was going on.
Oh, good. Yeah. The yeah. A lot of people really, really, really were much happier with the different version. And then also the ring effect is in now JW, so you can add that. It is just a scene called
How do I
ring
add
effect.
that? Ring effect. Okay.
Yep. You can scale it. You can change the material as you want. You can animate it. I'll just show it on my end as well, so people can see what this looks like.
Oh, that looks very funny.
Yeah, it's just because you're
I
in the
just
editor.
realized it might be kind of hard to test what it'll look like in like an empty scene like this.
Yeah. I guess there's a couple things you could do for that if you really wanted to.
I mean, I could just like edit it in like another scene and then copy it over.
Yeah. Which might be what you do, but let's see. So if I were to change this to 32,
but how do I actually change the stuff on here? Let's see. So I can change it. You said I can change the scale to make it larger.
So yeah, that makes the rings actually like go out.
Why is it? It's so weird. Why is it only doing like the top and bottom part here?
Because editor weirdness mainly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just edit it.
Yeah, it's also because there's nothing. Because there's nothing out on the sides, kind of. It's a little weird in the editor, yeah, but it should mostly be what I was showing you.
Yeah,
before.
for sure.
Hopefully, we'll find out. Maybe your widescreen is weird. There's a chance.
Nah, it looks fine here.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't code any.
I think it's also something weird with like the size of the texture and stuff, because you can see it like gets cut off here. It's the texture, whatever size is too small.
What? What's the Really? That's interesting. What's the size of the distortion? It's 32.
Distortion range 32.
Yeah.
That's not what I want, is it?
No, that should definitely stay at the
thickness.
It might be thickness, yeah. If you turn the thickness to like, I don't know, 64 or something, and then play around with the graph or the curve.
Yeah, that seems to be better. Let me make it a little larger too, because right now it's pretty small. Let's make
It also
like
looks
4.
like decently different on your screen, which is interesting.
Yeah, it does look kind of weird. I don't know why.
Screen reading shaders, my beloved but also beloathed. Sorry, let me put this.
Is distortion size? What is that?
That is the amount of pixels it can, like away from the texture it can read from.
Okay.
So if it's like, if you set it to like, I don't know, 4 and 4, it will only grab pixels very close to the distortion area. And
I see. So that's
the larger
like,
it is.
What are you? And are the values are the same on yours? I assume.
They were, yeah. I mean, I changed a couple things, but yeah, like 128.
I don't know why mine just feels like it looks different, but maybe
I don't know. It definitely does. But if let me set this to ease out. I just want to show people what this looks like really quickly. With the cool things. Oop, wrong property. Argy.
Oh wait, now it's doing weird stuff. For some reason, when it's really small, it's like a box, and then it like.
So let me go into the hub really quickly.
I don't know what I did. Will that fix it? Okay, that seems to be better now.
What was it doing? Sorry.
When the scale was really small, it would be like in a box, and like, oh, there we go. Now it's doing it again. See how it's like kind of cut off? It's kind of hard to see.
Yeah. That.
It's fine. I'll figure it out.
I think that makes sense, though, kind of ish.
So see here, it's like getting cut off.
Yeah, it might look different in the actual game. Where the fuck is my? Hey, is this not going? Oh, I accidentally set the animation length to not that long. There we go. Is this going now? Yeah, there we go. Cool. So here we go. So this is the thing that I worked on, which is we have this like distortion ring that does this cool looking thing.
Wait, what do I set the color threshold to?
So the lower the color threshold, the the more the color shows up, the color range is how soft the color will be. So you see how it's hard lines.
Yeah.
And then between 0 and 1 usually is... I probably should have put hint range on those, but... Okay, let me look at... Sorry, chat. How do you do squash and stretch on the player? We do... We just have like an animation player whenever he jumps that does like scales him up and then scales him back down whenever he lands. Same thing on like enemies like the slime. What the fuck is slime? Magma slime. Same thing there, is we scale it down and out, and then whenever he jumps we scale him up and in. Ouch. Let's see. So a couple things that I need to do. Let me unstash, or apply stash is what it's called in Git. So I have a couple things that I'll be doing today. Yeah, the lava slime and terraria are really good. I think those are animated frame by frame though. I think they have like actual pixel animations. We are just doing like scaling animations, so it's not pixel perfect while it's doing the little thing. All right, so let's fix a couple of things. I'm gonna fix the... You said the fire effect is still being applied to things that it shouldn't be?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can fix that. Oops, I didn't mean to reload that. Why is it not being applied? What? Wait, how are you applying fire to this thing?
I think it's when it hits the ball,
Oh.
which it's not technically in the area there.
Oh, I see. It's like barely not. Then I could probably put a fire on that. Have it. Yeah. Okay. I see. Cool. Yeah. All right. So if I do.
So what I did is a temporary thing. I just said like if it doesn't have a health, it just doesn't try to damage it.
Yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll do this in here, and I'll say if. Alright, well, let's make a function here. Static func can apply boolean, return that. Effect, target is anything. And then we'll say health is till it. I think there's a has component. There's not. I lied. Target health component has health component. Turn health does not know.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, that makes sense to me. Okay, is the book opening? It is not a 3D animation, nor is it a GIF. It is a shader. It's the same shader that we have on our cards, so they are like a fake 3D. If I were to, do this. So these are actually, it's a 2D object. There's a shader we got off Godot Shaders that we've been abusing and using all over the place, which just does like a fake 3D effect. And the pages of the book as they open are the same. And you can see that whenever I flip between them, it actually has the other page on the back, which I'll slow it down so it can actually be seen a little bit. So if I go to the next page, you can see that as the page turns, you can already see the other page as it goes by. Took inspiration from Balatro? Of course we did. It's a game about cards. How can you not take inspiration from one of the greats? That's like making a card game and not taking any inspiration or any concepts from Slay the Spire. It's like you're kind of asking to fail, I feel like. Or at least not even considering it, but yeah. Okay, that works. I fixed the thing with the things not being able to get that. Is it called Soul Crystal? Can I just spawn these in? Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that works. Those no longer have the I guess it's maybe not in the range. There we go. Yeah, so it won't apply the fire to the Soul Crystal because it can't. Hooray. And then I also wanted to clean up the effect thing because when you were trying to use effects the other night, or maybe it was last stream, I don't remember, you asked some questions I didn't have good answers for. So I will fix that really quickly, which is the amount you add should be the stack count, I would imagine. So for the fire effect handler, or player fire handler. So what I wanted to do was, let me open up Obsidian so I can. Ooh, everything's moving all over my PC. Oopsies.
Why are they?
My what? Oh.
Why are they like getting so big sometimes?
So what are you? Sorry, can you? What are you doing? How are you making them go large? I'm gonna share your screen so I can.
Literally all I'm doing is scaling it with the animation player.
Can you click on Ring
Looks
Effect
really weird.
and go to the shader?
Oh, it could be that the
It
shader
should be
is like...
unique to scene already, or local to scene. It is.
Yeah, it is.
Can you right-click on the curve and make it unique if you're able to?
Curve.
Yeah. Yeah, and then same thing with the other one, just in case. Yeah, and then... How are you... Sorry, hold on, let me... So what are you doing right now whenever you hit them? Are you just playing the animation?
Yeah, it just plays this animation.
And then it does what afterwards? It just, like, stops playing the
That's
animation?
all it does.
Okay. Oh, you know what it might be, actually? On your animation player, on the two tracks at the bottom, on the far right of the animation editor,
Yeah.
there's like that purple button. What are the options for the purple button?
Clamp loop interp, wrap loop interp.
Try clamp loop interp for both of those. And then see if that fixes it. Nope. Cool.
Nope.
Can you go to the
Yeah, it
reset
seems like if they
track?
get hit like multiple times, they get really big.
Yeah.
Reset,
you also
the
change-
scale is 0, and the modulate is...
Yeah. Can you also
Wait.
set those to... Yeah. It's definitely doing like some weird scaling shit. I really...
Yeah.
If you were to set the modulate and the reset to completely transparent, does that do anything cool? That would be sick if it did. No.
Seems like it might have fixed some of it, but it's still like doing weird scaling stuff.
Yeah, it definitely is doing some weird shit. Can you whenever you get that to a point, could you push it so I can play around with it? Because I actually have no idea what it's doing.
Yeah, I mean, I can just push this up. It's not.
Yeah. The animation with this shader has been a little weird, and I actually have no fucking clue why, because it's not like I'm doing anything weird in the shader that I could imagine would do anything like this. So I don't know.
I feel like it's also getting way brighter.
Yeah,
than it
there's
is like in the
definitely some...
editor. Like if I get rid of this and look at this, it's like that's like not bright at all, and it's
Yeah.
getting like super bright.
It feels almost like it's like multiple of them, but I don't know. I really...
Yeah, here I'll just push it up and you can mess with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. So let me...
I'll
Alright.
watch my
I'm doing that really cool thing that I get to do now, which
my
is I'm going
my
to-
cars.
I'm gonna duplicate today's...
It's match point overtime.
I'm gonna duplicate the last stream notes of things that I wanted to do, and I'm gonna remove the things that I did do. So this is dead.
Crazy.
That's dead. That's actually I'm gonna leave that because I fixed it. Hooray! Increase damage from source. Oh yeah, that was a specific status effect type. So I'll do bugs for fixes and new statuses. That's
Okay, Rocket League Finals is over.
AI viewers. What?
What?
Out of here. Not published to chat. Thank
The
you.
French team won. It's
Whoa.
over.
Did you push your changes, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty sure I did.
I haven't tried.
Yeah,
I
I
was
did.
just curious. Alright, let's see if I can pull. Did it pull? Oh, apparently it pulled. Damn, bro, it didn't even like ask me like, do you want to pull changes? It said, they're here. Alright, let's rerun the game and see what this looks like. Do the rings have a sound, or do the bells have a sound right now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm prepared to hate them. Because I hate
Yeah, you are.
everything.
This is true.
I don't know why I'm binding this guy, but...
Just in case. It'd be really funny if they just like work on your end.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, no, they don't.
Ugh.
I do think it is partially weird because I think it hits itself, but it shouldn't ring again because there should be a delay. I'm pretty sure there's a delay.
Yeah, it's definitely hitting itself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop. Give shit.
There's like a delay before it should spawn another one, or it should play the animation again.
If can ring is false. Can ring is only true if it's over ring interval. Ring interval is 0.5.
Yeah, so it should only be able to play the animation every half a second. So maybe you might want to print how many times it's playing the animation. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely only once. I genuinely have no clue what's going on there, so we're gonna find out. So we're gonna go to the remote tab. And we're gonna look at Bell. The fuck are you? Oh, that's on the train. Funny. AI viewers. Oh my god, get the fuck out of here.
Arr. Arr.
So what's happening here? How many rings does it have?
3.
3. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna change. Yeah, so that is... Whoa. That looks really cool, but weird. I didn't know that rotated like that. I don't
Very
know why
cool.
that's rotating like that. Oh. Oh. I understand what's
Is
going
it
on.
because the shader is rotated?
It is because the shader is rotating and it's not expecting that. Let's fix that.
Very interesting.
And I'm gonna fix that in the only way that I can
Oh,
currently
look,
imagine.
I actually like thought about it.
That's the only way I can think to do that because it's the back buffer copy thing is really, really touchy sometimes.
Yeah.
That's
It'll be really funny if it just like
I know
fixes it.
I know what's happening actually. Oh, hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah. It's because it's rotating. That's why the rings are doing some weird shit, is because it's sampling the numbers. Like it's just getting the wrong information because it's like not projecting it correctly.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. Because I don't 100% know what it's doing weird, but okay, that didn't fix it. Probably, oh, sorry, global rotation, because I need you to undo your parents' rotation. There we go.
Does that just magically fix it?
That fixes
There's no
it.
way.
That fixes it. Yay! Yeah. You want to add that script to your thing?
Yeah. How do I
Okay.
do that? What do I? What,
Yeah, how do you do it?
That looks a little complicated.
Yeah, it is. I know it's a lot.
Do I just put that on the ring effect?
Just attach a script. Go into
Nice.
the ring scene, preferably, so that it saves it in the correct folder. And it also applies to all of the ring effects
Okay.
here. And then it's just an in process. Here, you got it. Look at you go. You tried calling JW a gay boy in his chat, but his
Global
automod blocked it.
rotation. What? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, your automod
Where?
blocked it, apparently. I don't know.
No, but it usually gives me like a
I don't know, man.
thing saying like, do you want to allow this message?
It's probably
or
like an
not?
anti-bullying thing, so you can't even see like whenever you're getting bullied. Holy shit, dude.
Oh wait, global rotation is equal to 0.
Dude, that's crazy. He's having trouble typing in the one line of code. It's kind of impressive, honestly.
Don't worry about it.
That's so funny that just fixes it.
That is quite funny.
I don't know why
That's
it's
so weird though that it was scaling crazy and doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
because it was rotating.
I
Like,
know
what?
what it's... Yeah, it's hard to explain, but it is definitely because of some weird
Okay.
vector things, and I'm getting links of
Yeah.
vectors inside of the thing. Hooray!
These look really cool though now, don't they?
Yeah. Ooh. Holy shit, dude, he just did a fucking... He did a clip. That bell just found out how to do 4-2 early. Don't worry about it. I know somebody in chat gets that
Yeah.
reference. Something frame rules. So why is it hitting itself twice?
What?
Why is it?
Because no, it's not hitting itself twice. You hit it and then it hits itself because it is looking for its hitbox is looking for the same layer as its hurtbox.
I thought, isn't this...
No, that is
Oh, this is the apply effect. I see.
that's the apply effect, yeah.
I see.
So I'll probably want to have it not hit itself, but I'll figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, does it just have like a... Oh, it has a hurt box, right?
Yeah, it does.
Because
The problem is the hitbox needs to get hit by player attacks.
Hmm.
So it's technically actually.
I thought there was like a thing inside of areas that was like an
Yeah.
exception for...
Yeah, that's what I thought too. There was like a don't collide with self or whatever, or like don't detect self something.
Yeah, I really thought there was a...
Like a ignore.
Yeah. Apparently not.
Yeah.
Weird. I really thought
Like I
there
could have
was.
sworn those things too. Yeah.
Oh, you know what it might be? I have quick history area. There's a body add collision exception,
Interesting.
but I'm not seeing like an area add collision exception. Although maybe
If I want to scale, I want to animate the collision shape so that way when it rings, the collision shape matches like how far the ring out is. Should I do that by animating the radius or the scale? Does that matter? Like the collision shape radius or the scale?
that does not matter, whichever one works.
Okay.
Probably just do the scale, I would say.
Okay.
But definitely do the scale, because if you animate the radius, you would have to make sure that it's local to scene, because it would affect all the collision shapes, and you'd be very
Yeah.
confused as to why that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That does look cool. Surprised you didn't add any chromatic aberration to it.
I just like didn't feel like changing a bunch of values on it, and
Fair, yeah.
I just wanted to get it working.
I also, it's really weird the way it looks. I don't know how to describe it, but like it looks kind of. Do you know what a caustic is? Not from Apex.
Yes.
It looks kind of like there are caustics on the ground whenever it gets hit because of the white like line and the way that it kind of like. It looks brighter here than it does in like the dark areas. It looks
yeah.
It looks really cool, even though there's not a whole lot of complex stuff going on there.
Okay, there we go. So the hitbox are now matched thing.
Here's hoping, I guess.
Might speed it up a little bit or something, but we'll see it. That should also make it so that way when it hits other ones, it'll be like slightly delayed, so they won't like all hit each other at the same time. So that way it can do cool stuff.
Yeah.
And they won't just like all instantly explode at the same time. Theoretically. Or maybe they just won't hit each other at all.
Are you disabling the monitoring on the area at some point?
Yeah, I am.
Is that the issue?
Yeah, it is. Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Although now it does weird stuff where it hits like multiple times because the hitbox
they can
is,
like
always
they can double
active.
ring each other.
Yeah.
I can maybe add something to the hurt box, whatever. Do they have a health component on them?
Yeah.
Okay. You could give them intangibility so that they can't be hit after or for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, but it's not just these. It's like they could hit anything multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
Because the hitbox is just active for like a long enough time that like they'll...
Axel's telling you to check your Discord server.
Checking.
Oh, there's a sequence of
Yes.
Evil bastard. You're affecting the youth of America in a way that is negative. Terrible. So the thing that I wanted to do was... What the fuck was it? I wanted to fix it so that the amount that you apply makes sense. Because what are you applying in the ring, or in the bell right
now? Sorry, what?
No, I'm mostly just talking. Don't worry about it too much.
Okay, well, you literally just asked me a question.
Okay, you're applying an amount equal 1 here. Which works for enemies. It doesn't work for the player, which is fine, mostly. Yeah. Let me... player fire handler. I just made some changes to this last stream, and I'm gonna have to go in and kill some of them, I think. So I want this to instead... I don't want this to do this here. Is that correct? I think that's correct. no. Let me think about this for a second. So the issue is down here in the base class, there is this which adds the current time. I want to be able to modify this before it goes through.
Yeah, I think this works pretty well. Let me give me a bunch of the bell item.
Okay, that works. And then let's say enemy slash, I think it's called. Oh, there's too many of these. It's definitely this one in this folder, right? Yeah, cool. Do attack.
Wait,
What's good?
but do these guys not cause like on? Huh?
What's up?
Why are no bells dropping?
On kill
I'm supposed to have
20%.
I didn't finish writing it. It's supposed to have a 20% chance to spawn one when you kill anything.
Do you have anything with like the
But-
levels? Are the levels? 'Cause you have 10 of them.
Let
Did
me
you
make
write
sure
anything
it
with your-
is. I'm pretty sure I did because I just I literally copied over like the salmon, which should level bell. Or it's relic bell maybe. Oh, this should be 0.2. Yeah, it's bell chance times level.
Oh yeah, you're also on line 18. You're only checking base bell chance.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure the salmon is the same. The salmon might. Yeah, this should be salmon chance.
That's probably fine actually. They're fine.
Okay, so now this should work.
Hopefully.
Here we go.
Rogue is like,
It
oh, there's
also-
a random chance for something to happen. It happened once, it must be good.
Here you go. It works.
Oh, that's crazy. If there's a bunch of the goobers out when you kill the hive, it looks like... Oh. Oh, you're killing bells and it's spawning bells off of killing bells from you. Cool.
I didn't think about that one.
Bro just made the space program. What the fuck? Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow, that's pretty cool. Here's what he's looking at, by the way. Wow.
This is very cool.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. Let's see. Can I see if let me see if target is bell spawn return.
Oh, is it called Bell Spawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll try that.
What was I doing here? Oh yeah, period on damage. I also want to do effect handler dot effect fire effect of you. So this should instantly damage the player for fire. I think. I guess it's hard to tell because the player's getting damaged, huh? What if I were to... Okay, yeah, so that almost fills up an entire bar. Cool. That makes sense. That checks out for me. Beautiful. Okay. That might actually just work. Enemy, fire handler. And then you will actually do funk. It's the same as the base function. Almost.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. It no longer does that. It will no longer spawn infinite bells.
Let's go. There's no longer
Those are
rocket
kind of sick
program.
as well. They do kind of do fun stuff when there's a lot of them, but I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're not going to have a lot of them most of the time, and if you do, then you deserve to have crazy explosions everywhere.
Hello, Vafen. How's it going? How you doing?
I also honestly might have it that the bells just don't do damage and they only stun. That could be a little weak, but I guess the explosion does damage as well.
Something has happened. He really says, man, I don't want to do this no more. Why the fuck is he... Why is he down there? Why is he not jumping up? You'll jump up here, but you won't jump up here? Lord. It's because he's seeing this or something. There's some weird shit going on. What if I can get him to move if I, like, stand here and then jump up? Maybe he'll jump up after. Oh, he's not gonna do that. Why would he? Cool. Whatever, pathfinding needs fixes again. That's okay, though. I want to rewrite some of the actual logic he uses to jump up things, but I think the actual logic for making the pathfinding is fine now. Although... I can't help but notice that there's no connection from this node to this node, which is really weird. Really, really weird.
Having too much fun just shooting bells.
Ooh, you're about to graduate from college? And you're currently on a train, and let's fucking go. Massive news, congratulations.
I wish I was on a train.
We're gonna be on a train in like a month and a half-ish.
Oh, that is soon, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else going to Godocon? 2026, sorry, I almost said 2027.
2027, yeah.
2027 gang, let's go. I think that works for effects. I think that's fine. So we'll say that's bonk and bonk, bonk, bonk. Lock more relics, card status effects. I do want to do the hit scan enemy attack because we had talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quickly. So good luck.
Okay.
Here.
I'll shoot bells.
Hello, everyone. Ugh. Okay. Let me... Let me actually finish my attack changes before I do the other enemy thing, because do I still have this where it tells me when attacks are made from non-card sources? I think the answer is yes. So if I were to spawn in this guy... Okay, so his
Okay, I
attack-
made them intangible when they get hit, by the way. And it makes them a lot less, that looks really sick now. Yeah.
You said it is
Just a
sick, or
giant
it's-
wave.
Oh, okay.
It's very sick. Oop, okay. It makes them less kind of all explode at once, and it does more of it like a chain reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you look at this thing, it just does like a wave out, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah, then it'll... everywhere. Very
Something
cool.
has 12 stacks of fire on it. I wonder what it is.
I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's no way to know what has 52 stacks of fire on the screen currently.
Yeah.
So let's look at all the cards. So AK is fine.
That'd be
Auto
too much
turret,
fun.
I think might. Yeah, auto turret needs.
Needs multi-shot.
It needs multi-shot, sure, but it needs I need to change some things. It's not even much. But when is the attack being created? Right here. You will not be doing that anymore. Actually, you're a card, right? Summon card ability, which extends card ability, which should have this attack. Hooray.
Okay. I need to stop playing with spells. They're way too fun.
Actually, do card abilities have... They don't have an attack field in them. Maybe I should add one?
Maybe.
Let me think for a second. I think the answer is yes, because those are used one time.
Perchance.
Yeah, I think if we want to move it to where each usage of the ability creates an attack, then I think this would be something that would just be part of this. So I'll have an attack which is here. This will make like half of the abilities now invalid. Oh no, wait, here's the...
Uh-oh.
It doesn't make them invalid, it's just gonna give me warnings
Yeah.
and shit. Although some of them
And also,
probably fail compilation.
I assume you probably are, but keep in mind ideas for the like attack types and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not affecting that right now. I'm
Okay.
making it so that whenever you use the card, there is an attack associated with that usage of the card. So that, like, the first time you use a card or the last time you use a card out of its, like, whatever, it will have, it will create an attack for all of that, like, I guess, ammo of usage, whatever, or that one charge of the card has an attack associated with it, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, actually, I can do attack is able to create attack right here, so that you work, and then there are going to be issues with a lot of scripts. Are any of these important? The member attack already exists. Yep. You're correct. Create attack. What do you end up doing? So there is no card. So you'll do that. Honestly, dude, you can just keep this. You're fine. Because you don't actually belong to a card, even though you're a card ability. Lol. Is this even... Wait. I don't think this code exists. I don't think this is real code that gets used. It might be, but I don't think it is. Oh shit, there's errors.
There's errors.
Oh. You're insane for this one, I won't lie.
Me?
Yeah, you exported a variable for goblin attack and you just called it attack.
Yeah. Well, that's because that's like the attacks like the enemies have, like the enemy attack.
Yeah, it's like an attack component or whatever.
Yeah. You can rename it if you want.
Yeah, I am. I'm just making
Oh,
sure
what am
we're
I
all
doing?
confused.
Oh, I'm so tired.
So what else going on in here? Goblin attack does what? Ah, okay, so you are creating a new attack. I see.
I'm gonna find some place to write down my idea for the potential, like, damage types changes and stuff. I'm just trying to think through, like, what that would involve. And I don't know if it's a good idea or not. I think it's a good idea,
Might be.
but I don't know.
Okay, so I see this is doing something I think will be killed. I actually don't think this needs to know about card instance right now. Because the only place this is used is here, right? Yeah. Which will be... What are you doing? Oh, I see.
Worst part about the potential change is it involves more math, and I don't like math. I'm bad at math.
What's the math and where?
I mean, like, if the damage is going to be based off of, like, the damage stat, then it'd be, like, percents of that.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
fine.
buffs on top of that.
It's not much math.
A lot of math, actually.
It's not that much math.
That's a lot of math. We will call this
Oh, is this
new damage. Types, attack, system, thing. Wonderful. So, we could have damage types. We would probably have like fire. What other damage types do we have? Poison. Maybe ice. And I think 4 sounds good. What's a good 4th damage type?
Lightning. I don't know, man. Is this... Wait, so what is the damage type for again? Is this like an effect, or is this like the damage scaling thing that we were talking about?
I think it would be the damage scaling, and then we could have things that would give them effects. So like an item that's like, oh, when you deal fire damage, set things on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Or like when you hit the ground with fire damage, it sets the ground on fire or something like that. Or like fire projectiles set the ground on fire. And then we could have different items that like theme, or like their effect is based on when you deal that damage type, and the effect would be like related to the damage type.
Okay. I don't know. Lightning, wind, earth, rock, blood, death, life. Any of those sound cool and fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe bleed damage would be good here. Uh, I'm thinking, this is really stupid, but I'm thinking in terms of colors. So there's like easily identifiable colors for each one.
Yeah, and that doesn't
Oh,
seem...
and like physical.
Well, physicals, I mean,
They'll be like normal damage, basically.
yeah. Sorry, so I asked you a question, and I'll be honest, I don't think I particularly understood your answer to it. I know we had talked about before. This is something I don't think we've talked about on stream, but potentially having something like, I'll just use everything as crab as like an example, where you have a physical stat and an ability stat, and whenever you use a card, like certain weapons, like let's say gun will probably use physical, whereas something like laser might use ability. So that's like your scaling type. Is that what you're talking about?
That's what these are. Yes,
Those are okay.
There's just
'cause
like
that's a
more
lot
of them.
I see. That is a lot of types.
I mean, not really.
I mean, I'm kind of. Let me think of how to articulate.
Or we
this
could do
in a
less
way.
too.
Let me think of how to articulate this in a way that is, because I can't make reference to other games because you haven't played them.
I mean, you can.
I can,
You
but
just explain like what
yeah. So
it is about them.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to think about is how to do that. So I think a lot of the idea that you're writing that down from comes from Sephiria, right?
Yes, that's kind of where I.
So Sephiria's damage scaling, is there a wiki or something? That'd be fucking sick. There is. Nope. Does this wiki have anything? Oh, cool. Wow.
I mean, it is, and
Yeah.
you know, pretty recently. It's technically early access still, I
It
think.
came out pretty recently. I thought it's been out for like a year.
Yeah, it was last year. I think it was
Yeah,
like
that's-
last year. It's still fairly recent.
Give me something that does like cloud damage or electric damage or
Something
storm.
that does electric damage.
Yeah, whatever
What do
you were
mean?
using last night that does like lightning damage.
There's the upgraded like staff.
Staff.
I don't know what you're asking for.
Like I'm trying to find something that uses the scaling that you're talking about here without having to
that's
just go in game.
Can you pull it up on? I don't know.
Yeah,
what
so
you're
there's this
looking
wiki,
at.
which doesn't seem like it's... This is a specific, like, I guess
I
this is
see.
about the information of it, and then there's this wiki, which has these pages,
Okay, then.
which is not a whole lot. Do any of these do...
Yeah, I don't know about the items.
I don't think there's a
remember
thing
which
about
items.
weapons in here. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
This is just all the pages.
I don't even think that's not even.
It's not. It hasn't been...
Yeah,
been a
that's not even
while.
all the items. There's just like random stuff because some of those are not items. A lot of those aren't items. Weapons bottom right.
Oh, is there...
Try the.
I-
See this.
okay.
Yep. Default sword and shield. Nice.
Oh my god, so much fucking... What? That's funny. So is there anything about...
Lightning great sword.
Here we go.
There we go.
So when you direct attack, you
Yeah.
deal additional damage to the target equal to 30% of cold damage. I see.
Yeah, and then your
So-
default damage is based on like your physical damage.
Yeah.
So it'd be your physical damage plus 30% of your cold damage.
Yeah. So Sephiria is an interesting one, definitely, because you can end up with like, what is this? Is this Dante's 9? Oh yeah. Let me go through my internal thoughts. You can keep writing whatever you've got writing. I just need to like think about this.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about what I'm trying to figure out because I do think like something around this is a good idea. I just don't know the specifics. So I'm bad at coming up with ideas like this too. Like I have the basic idea, then it's like expanding on that is hard into something that would actually work well.
So I think elemental stuff is not a bad idea. However, I don't think I'm trying to figure out how to say this. I don't like the idea of elemental damage as a scaling thing based on, like, I don't like making a card more or less effective because you have, like, if you have fire damage, you're able to take this card, and if you don't have fire damage, you can't take this card. I don't particularly like that, mainly for the fact that that is a lot of things to try to balance. And if I'm pulling from games that do a relatively good job balancing, like the different stats that cause certain things to do extra whatever, like I hate to bring it up, but like League of Legends has 2 stats that control damage of items and abilities. There is attack damage, which is like the damage your basic attacks do, and then there are also like on a bunch of champions, it's like their ability scale with physical damage. And then there is ability power, which doesn't affect your auto attacks, but certain champions, a lot of them like mages, will have ability power scaling on their abilities. And then there are also items that have AD or AP scaling, which is the abbreviation of the two. But there's not like an elemental thing. There's not like this scales based off of your movement speed. There's very few exceptions to that. Like there's a couple of things that are very specific. Like there's a champion called Hecarim who gets extra AD the faster he moves. But there's not like system-wide, the faster you move, this happens, or the more of this stat you have, this happens. So something about having like 5 or 6 sort of vectors of like stats you can change to cause certain cards to like go stronger or weaker feels like something that I'm kind of, I don't know if I'd say the word opposed, but it definitely feels, it feels like it might be a bit too many like scaling vectors.
I kind of see what you're saying, but it's not really like you have so many scaling things. You would generally just like pick one and be like, hey, I want to make this one go as high as possible.
Kinda, yeah.
Because if there's just 2, then it's just like, oh, do I pick 1 or do I pick 2? And that's like, I feel like that doesn't give you very much option. Like the whole point of this is to give like more options, and then once you pick that option, you kind of build into that. So, and that way it feels like you have a direction of where you're going.
I'm gonna make a counterpoint to that, which is I actually feel like if you only have 2 of those points that you can put into, it actually gives you more options, because when you go to select a card, out of the 3 cards, if 2 of them match the damage type that you're building towards, you can pick either of them. But if we had 5 damage types and you got a card selection and only one of those cards happens to be your damage type, you are not picking the other 2. I noticed that a lot with Sephiria last night when we were playing. Was I don't have elemental damage. I got my level up whatever. 3 of the things were like fire damage, electric damage, or whatever. And then it's like, okay, I cannot pick any of those 3. I have to pick from these other 2 items because my build does not. Like that, I mean, those vectors are not something I'm allowed to look at.
Another thing is you can pick multiple. Like with, if you had just 2, then it's like, yeah, you could pick both of them. I don't know.
There's also,
and then also you can pick things that like work well together with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Sephiria, it's like, oh, I don't have anything that works well with my current build, but like this item kind of works alongside it, even though it's a different type. Like just because it's a different type doesn't mean it doesn't work with what you have currently.
Yeah, there's also a lot more like getting rid of items and replacing items in Sephiria. Like if we're thinking about like Slay the Spire, you have to remove cards. Like that's a very specific thing. It's something you can't do all the time. Whereas Sephiria is just like, oh, this item I don't want it anymore, and you just like toss it out onto the ground. Or sell it. But there's also like if I'm thinking about like everything is crab, has 2 scalings, with like the additional like the odd attack like body slam will use your max HP. But like if I'm going like a physical build in everything's crab, I don't feel like I'm limited by like I only have like one thing I can pick every selection. It's like, oh, there's
Yeah.
horns I could take. There's bite I could take. There is body slam I could take. Yeah, I could even do that on an ability build.
Another thing with this is I'll let you.
But for like the ability thing, there's also like I could take spit. I could take the beak one that lets you peck. I can take or if I don't want to specialize, if I want to kind of keep it even, I could go trunk or stinger, which is like a both AP and AD, which is what I'm just gonna call them. Like it doesn't feel like because I happen to get rolls of physical damage, I have to go a specific thing. It feels like I can still pick. It's just like I want to maximize my physical damage, and I know that there are certain attacks that I can do that, but it doesn't feel like a lot of the game gets locked out. Whereas if we had like 5 different elemental types and I picked lightning, only lightning attacks are useful. And yes, I could kind of split the two, but you know, you mentioned like, oh, you can go very hard in one. If you go really hard in that one, then 4/5 of the elements are now useless. Like you want to avoid as much as possible.
I mean, not necessarily, but sure. But the other thing is also you have to remember that for both of us, that this is very different from everything is Crab and Zephyria to an extent, because it's like cards.
Yeah.
So we have to think about that. It's like with everything is Crab, it's like, oh, you're always going to be picking something, and you have like, you pretty much have to pick it to get upgraded. But with this, it's like you're going to get a lot of cards. You don't necessarily want to take every single card. Like if you think about Slay the Spire, not every single card reward that you get is useful. A lot of times you'll get a card reward and they're all completely useless because they don't fit in your build.
Yeah.
So like with this, it's like, oh, say you're building fire damage and you get 3 other cards that aren't particularly useful for that build, then you just skip them. You don't need to pick every single upgrade. And that's like part of the skill of having lots of options, is knowing when to not take an option, when knowing that not taking something will help your build improve more than taking something that doesn't fit well in your build.
Yeah. So I do agree with
Which, like,
that.
if we only have 2, I feel like there isn't really much opportunity for, like, things being not useful. Like, I think not everything should be... You shouldn't always have something that you can take that's useful.
So I do agree with that. I just don't feel like making your damage scaled based on certain elements does that in a meaningful way. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like making something scale based on like fire element versus like ice element as like how much damage it does doesn't really feel to me like it's a meaningful,
Well, then what's
just like it's just kind of a
your
stat we're throwing on
alternative
something. To just arbitrarily
What's your
say that
alternative then?
the alternative would just be like 2 scaling types if we wanted to do scaling types, maybe 2 or 3. And then we could have things that are the elemental things could be general effects, like fire takes deal extra damage, or like poison does extra damage. And we could also have,
So it would be... Okay, that's it.
so instead of like your specific cards do extra damage because you just happen to have extra poison stat, instead it would be your poison effects deal extra damage, and your poison effects can be controlled through maybe this card can apply poison, or maybe the sticker allows you to put poison on something, rather than the base stats of a card or an effect, or like mainly cards are like controlled by that. It would be much more of like you apply these effects afterwards, and that gets affected by your stats. I don't know if that makes sense.
I don't know if I quite followed that, but I don't really see how that's too different from my idea, because I mean, you're just like 2 or 3 like arbitrary scalings rather than 5.
So how are you planning to do this? So let's say that we went forward with 5 different scaling types. Would it be like we go through and we say like, laser pointer scales with, you know, X% of your fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be like, it does 50% of your fire damage per hit.
That's a lot.
I mean, I don't know how much the fire damage is going to be.
Well, it's
But
just
just
laser
thinking
pointer
like
hits very
Superior,
often.
like maybe the base is like 20, so maybe it's like 10% of your fire damage.
Yeah.
Per hit.
Also, I just want to say, like, I'm not saying that we're not going to do this. I'm just kind of discussing it to see if.
Yeah.
I want to
think
bring
you're
up my
wrong.
concerns, and then you're also going to bring up like
No,
why
that's
that
fair.
concern doesn't make sense. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you would just say like this card is scaled by
Yeah.
this card is scaled by this.
Yeah.
So the difference would be that rather than the card itself being scaled by your fire, whatever, like you take the card and then you apply the effect to it afterwards. So like laser is always going to apply fire in the case where we're saying this is like the fire scaling whatever. Whereas
No.
if we made it what?
It wouldn't apply fire. It
Or,
just
sorry,
is a fire type.
yeah,
like,
so it would
just
always
scales
be a
with
fire type. So if you're going like a lightning build, you can
Yes.
never take laser unless you're also putting some points into fire. Otherwise, you're just kind of taking something
Yes.
because the card feels
I
good, not
was
because the card
thinking
fits
that-
your build.
I was thinking that we could have that you could either change types or like add additional types to cards. Kind of like how I had the idea with the
Like the tags or
I was
whatever.
like mocking up with like the tags, yeah. Where like, oh, maybe you could swap them out or you could add additional ones so it would scale with like maybe half fire, half whatever. Now, where is it? Right, it's not pinned. Here we go. I like the tags that I
Let's see.
have. But yeah.
I'm trying to like work through this in my brain as well. Because it feels like let me if we were to go through let's go through a player's game. So if there's physical and ability, we'll just say like AD and AP. Laser is AP, or in the case of the bunch of elements, the laser is fire. So in the case of the first one, a player could... So in the case of someone going an AD build, they see the laser, they're like, okay, I don't want to take that because that doesn't scale off of my AD. Whereas someone going in the AP build, they would be like, okay, I could take this because it scales with my thing. And that's kind of the end of it. With an elemental thing, there is... If they're going fire, they may as well take it because out of the choices, it happens to be the only one that does fire. Or, they can obviously skip it if they really want. But all other element types would just kind of be like, not really, unless they want to bank on being able to, apply a tag to it later to swap it. And then back on the other side of it with the AD and AP, later, they get relics that are like, your fire damage does, extra. Your fire applications happen more often, and so on. And they're like, okay, I have a nice, cool fire build. So then they take their laser to the forge and they apply a sticker to it that is, whenever you're dealing damage, apply fire, or something like that. Or whenever this does damage, a percentage, or like add an additional amount of damage to it based on, how strong your fire is. So that wouldn't be inherently to the card. It's something they could add to the card later. So that if they have an AD build or an AP build, they could still, like, AD and AP is something that just, like, inherently is part of the build, and then the elemental thing is something that they can tack onto either side of that build if they opt into it. That way, the, like, physical cards aren't ruled out if you're going an elemental build, because if you're going an elemental build, like, you can put elemental stuff on top of either AD or AP.
Yeah,
I
see what you're saying.
Which, I don't know if that's what we want, but that's kind of what it is in my brain.
One thing I'm thinking with that is it does kind of feel like you're just letting people do whatever, and it's like anything can deal fire if you want, which I guess isn't necessarily bad, but it's like I feel like it would potentially make things not feel very unique because it's like, oh, I have a gun and I can give this gun fire and I can give any gun fire. So
Mhm.
every gun just kind of feels the same. Whereas you could have, oh, this is a fire gun, this is a lightning gun, this is a poison gun. And those like generally don't change. So that just makes them different from each other inherently.
Mhm.
Whereas if every gun is just physical or every gun is ability, then every gun is basically the same at its base level. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm running through some of that.
Yeah, you're good. The other thing I was thinking with the elemental idea is that will also let us have like more item variety because we can have things that are like, oh, whenever you deal lightning damage, whenever you do fire damage, whenever you deal poison damage, do this thing. And that just is more variety of things rather than just like, oh, if you deal ability damage, do this, or if you deal physical damage, do this.
Mhm.
Which, I mean, we could still have like when you apply fire, do this, but the thing is with that, I feel like with the AP, whatever you were saying, I feel like the applying damage or like effects like fire and things like that potentially would probably be less common than like using cards that are just of fire type. There's a lot of confusing
Yeah.
terms in here
I
because like
wonder.
when I'm saying fire here, I mean just like the scaling, not like fire as in the effect.
Yeah. It also feels kind of
'Cause-
like specifically with the elements, just having them be like fire, ice, poison, whatever, kind of feels like, I want to say the word cliche, but I don't know if that feels right enough. But it's not super creative, and I feel like
And
if we did something like
so
that, we
you're
could
saying
definitely
that like
go something
yeah, we
different,
could.
rather than just like the generic fire, ice, whatever. Which
Yeah,
if
but that does
meaningfully
also make
gets
it
us
like a
something
little
else, yeah.
easier to understand, but essentially.
Yeah, like Duo Gamers is saying, like piercing, bludgeoning,
Yeah.
slashing, bleeding.
I also probably wouldn't add too many. But the other things with this is then like if we wanted to later on add more content and be like, hey, we're adding a new damage type, and then add like a whole set of cards, a whole set of items that all work with that. That'll be a really easy way to add more content.
Maybe.
And I do think that I do really think this would help a lot with adding items, because right now I am struggling to come up with more items, even cards.
Mhm.
Like with this, it's like, oh, I can now make a fire gun, I can make a poison gun, I can make an ice gun. And like, those will all be kind of different.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably go through and change like the types of a lot of stuff we currently have.
Mhm.
So like some of them would have inherent types.
I guess we could also have things that are just like, they just do damage regardless as well. Like we could have a universal scaling or like a no scaling, it just does damage.
It does like just like a base damage, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, just damage. Plus like a percentage of like all of your stats or like your highest stat.
Yeah,
or
the other thing that
whatever.
I was potentially thinking is like maybe for each card of a certain type, it bumps up that damage a little bit. Like maybe by 1.
Holy shit.
I don't know if I like that idea or not.
Deadlock reference. Deadlock reference. How whenever you buy like green items,
Oh,
you get, like,
yeah. The thing goes up. Oh, we could literally steal the exact same thing as little bars.
Yeah.
And like as the bar goes up, it changes. The only thing is I don't want to like,
Mhm.
that could be good, but that would also be like if you just have a deck with like 500 cards in it, you deal a ridiculous amount of damage. But I mean, that
Yeah, that's
could
why
also be
Deadlock has a limit on it. Where it's like once you reach a certain threshold of like green, like soul spin on
yeah,
green
it
items,
could, like-
it like
it could,
maximizes
like,
it.
Yeah, as it gets higher, like the amount is less. So maybe like the first fire card that you get gives you like +5, and then after that it's like +4 for a couple,
Yeah.
then +3.
It's also funny that you said like Deadlock, but that's also a thing in Sephiria. They have like
not. What?
they have set bonuses, and those are kind of the same thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Where it's like if you have like
Yeah,
two
that is
precise
kinda the
things, you
same.
get extra crit chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm not super against it. We could definitely also prototype it and see how it feels.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I just
because
the
if we made
main
it
thing
5
with this
scalings
is
versus
I
2
think
scalings, like just changing it later isn't like the hardest
yeah,
thing in the
I
world.
think the main thing with this that I like about it is the potential for more content.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the main thing I'm struggling with right now is coming up with more content ideas.
Yeah.
Like I have a bunch in here, but like if you look at them, a lot of them are just like, where is it?
Yeah, just like
Okay,
generic. This
evil
thing does
plans.
damage. This thing does that.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
thing does damage. This thing slashes and does damage, which is like just kind of basic. But if it's like, oh, this thing does lightning damage, or maybe it does like 50% lightning damage, 50% whatever.
Yeah.
That's like a lot more.
That's a good point, little DC. They said, I just like the idea of different scalings of just any number stat, because that's what I find fun in these deck builder / roguelikes. That's very
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Like that's the main thing that I am trying to think about right now is just how to make builds more fun, because that's really I'd say the only like universal complaint that I've gotten about the game recently.
Mhm.
Like some people are like, oh, the camera still moves a little too much, it makes me motion sick, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, bro. Yeah, that's
Okay, bro.
He says fuck you and your
Find a better
accessibility.
game, find a different game.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding.
There could be neat things like the lower your HP compared to max HP, the more damage you do. Yeah. Those are, I mean, those are
Yeah.
things that we can do right now. But yeah, like definitely.
I mean, yeah, that's that is true. Yeah, making cards scale off of things that aren't just those stats.
Yeah.
If we wanted to. I just think in general, changing the cards to scale off of something rather than being like, oh, they just do this set amount of damage is a good idea.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh. Well, this does go off. I thought this was old code. Whatever. I mean, it is old code. I just don't know if it's
Or like we can even have cards scale off of like the other cards that are currently in your hand. So it's like, oh, this does plus whatever damage for each fire card currently in your hand.
yeah.
And I think that allows for more complex builds without making the cards confusing. Because you don't really need to know like what it's scaling off of when you're shooting the card or like shooting the gun. But like when you're picking it, you have to make that decision to like pick it into your build. Which is really the main thing. I don't want to confuse people while they're trying to play cards, because playing cards is already confusing enough. So it's like, oh, you just have a basic gun. That's easy to understand. But hey, maybe it scales off of fire and like poison. So if you have fire and poison, then you pick that.
Yeah.
And then that's the complicated decision. I think stats have unique aspects also helps differentiate them by something other than just category. Yeah, we could even do the thing where it's like for each card of a specific type you have, it gives you some other kind of buff. Besides just like increase that damage type. I mean, we could even steal the same thing where it's like, hey, if you have more than 5 fire cards, then dealing fire damage sets things on fire. Because that would also encourage having more cards, as I said before. I actually like that, yeah. I think maybe have it up to a limit. Instead of poison, you get like rot or sickness. Yeah, we could. I like the idea of unique stats, but at the same time, I don't want to make it confusing. Because like it's pretty universally understood what like fire, ice, poison, lightning is. I want to have lightning. I think we like maybe lightning instead of ice. Lightning's way cooler.
Blows up lightning. Lightning is way cooler, but yeah, this motherfucker is like. He played Safiria.
Well, yeah, that's because I love playing lightning in Safiria.
Yeah, it's because it's that in planets you play apparently, and that's because the game plays for you, and you're like, dude, this is sick.
No, it doesn't. I definitely don't just build into evasion and like run away.
Yeah, no, for sure, dog, for sure.
Oh, we do need to add evasion as well. I don't care how, but I do like the idea of just having lots more stats.
I
I'm a big
actually
fan of
really
stats.
don't like the idea of evasion.
Where did I put this thing? What did I call it? New damage types attack things. You don't?
No.
Okay. I like it.
Because I really don't like evasion because it doesn't feel like a meaningful stat other than I don't feel like dodging the game. Like it feels like it's Like, you are no
Yeah,
longer being
it's just-
punished for your mistakes, and so you will end up playing worse, because if you don't dodge, then, like, a percentage of the time you just won't get hit, so your mind kind of just like, oh, I don't really need to dodge this now. Because you don't. I mean, it just kind of dodges for you sometimes.
Yeah,
I really don't like
That's-
evasion,
I
personally.
think that's fair. We could even have like melee as a type
Maybe,
if we
yeah.
wanted to.
I
I think
that might be just like a thing of like, oh, this attack is melee, this attack is range.
yeah, that's fair. Not like a type. Yeah.
Also, yeah, with evasion is very OP as just like a base stat. I will say that there are certain times that I think evasion is fine. Like, if you have a specific like card, you use it, and then for 5 seconds the next time you're hit, you just evade the attack. I think that's fine. But if it's like you just have an innate chance 35% of the time to not get hit, I would much
think it
rather have
also-
it be like 35% damage reduction. I feel like is a better stat.
I think it
but
works
wouldn't work
better
here.
in Safiria where it's like number based health rather than like hearts. I
Yeah.
half want to change it to be not hearts, but I think it's a little too late for that.
It's not a little too late for that, but I don't know if it meaningfully changes things in a way that,
Yeah.
I think I like the more like you should try to avoid getting hit. I feel in Safiria,
Yeah, I
I'm
think
like,
the
I get hit, I'm
main
like, oh,
issue-
whatever, because I've got
Yeah, I think that's the main thing is with it being like a platformer, it makes it harder to easily dodge things, which makes it feel bad when you get hit, which is why I'm like, if it was a number, then you'd feel less bad if you get hit, then you wouldn't worry about getting hit quite as much, but yeah, I think it's fine. And we can like playtest with like the demo and stuff. And if people are constantly dying and getting hit by things, then we can make adjustments.
yeah. Okay, that's no longer creating a new attack. Cool. Perfect. Oh, I have to go through all the places we're making a new attack and tell them to stop doing that. Do attack.
Just make sure not to fall into the Risk of Rain 2 pitfall where everything turns into an on-hit build. But that's so fun! What are you talking about?
On hit builds are like crazy. That is
The designer on the items kind of buns. I don't know. I like Risk of Rain 2 items. Maybe
do
they're buns. I don't know.
extra things on hit. Yeah, dude, that's what hitting things should do. It should just do things by default.
Yeah.
Because when you hit things, that's hitting it. So that should be the that should be it. Create attack.
Because yeah, now that I think about it, it would also be fairly easy for like balancing the cards as well. Because we could just say like card SMG, I guess. Sure, why not? We could just have exports that are like, oh, of each type, what's the percent of the attack that like the damage is? So it's like we could put in 10% poison, 10% fire, and then 0% everything else. There's like the base stats. Just like on the card itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And we could even have other things scale off of that too. So like the bells could be like, oh, they deal 10% I don't know, physical damage.
The bells would do 10% physical damage.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't know.
out of okay. I don't know physical damage.
I'm just giving random numbers and types.
Yeah.
Like what else would it be? Poison?
Oh yeah,
fire.
sorry, I forgot we're not doing ability damage. 'Cause I'm like that would definitely be like ability or like magic or whatever.
Yeah.
Could do magic, physical, magical, elemental.
I feel like those are way too like even more generic than not generic, like too high level. No, what's the word?
Broad.
Yeah. I see you trying to smash that bell into the ground.
Yeah, there. It's more of my brain is like, I really can't stand on these because I jumped on it and I stood on it for a second, and that's because it was next to the bench. There we go.
Oh, nice one.
It's funny that a Super
Okay, what
Mario
I mean
64
by
song
on the
started
hit
playing.
is that every character feels identical when you start getting strong. Yeah, that's fair. Because it's like, you get a billion of the things that are like when you attack, it shoots rockets or whatever. And then you just turn into a shoot rockets build.
Yeah. I do agree with that one. I think on-hit builds they're fun in like League, but like, you know, if you're just like shit is happening as you attack fast, it's like, oh, what really differentiates this from any other sort of like you can always get things to attack fast. So congratulations, you're now doing an on-hit build, which is why I think Jin is the best assigned ADC in League of Legends, because in his thing he only has 4 auto attacks per clip of his gun,
League,
and
installing League
he
right
has
now.
a maximum, or he has like a fixed attack speed, so as he attacks, he can't be an on-hit build because he doesn't attack super often.
I'm
So
installing League on stream.
he has to be played as either a spell weaver, where he auto attacks, throws an ability, and kind of runs back between his auto attack timer, and then
Do I have to make an account to install it?
it's supposed to be somewhat more consistent though. Yeah, but I think that in a single player game, if you go, you know, I want to play this character, there's a reason you're doing that. Or if I want to play around this set of, you know, this card, there's a reason you want to do that. And then just like delegating it to, if you attack fast, do on hit, that's it. I think, not delegating, sorry, like reducing it to that. Like there's a reason that you're picking a specific type of card or whatever, just because you want it to feel that way. Because like you could just like go into an AK and just like make it attack like super fast with like, does this attack faster? No, caffeinated brew doesn't. Oops, wrong one. What's the faster one? I feel like caffeinated brew should be our speed card, but our speed sticker.
No, it's energy drink.
Energy drink. Yeah, like that could be an on-hit build. If I do like lightning
Salmon.
jar. Oh yeah, I guess salmon too. But oh, why is that not proccing lightning?
Is it something with your attack changes? Maybe
It might be. Yeah, I'm seeing attack did not have source, which is.
Yeah, try salmon maybe.
What is salmon? Is it just a sticker called salmon? Or is it a relic?
No, it's an item. It's an item.
Relic, okay. What is it called? Oh, it's called salmon. I don't know why
It's
these
just
aren't.
called salmon.
Yeah, it's probably something I did
Nice.
with the
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, obviously I could increase this attack speed and make it an on-hit build, but like, if you wanted to do that, the SMG is by far the better option for that, because by default it
Yeah.
just attacks faster.
We could also even we could just have like a global attack speed thing and also have things that scale off of that as well. We wanted
Maybe, but I'm not a huge fan of that one.
Yeah, I'm just saying that like we have more things scale off of more things and have more stats that are clear.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I did. Base.
And I definitely want to have like a menu in the book where you can like view all your stats. So you can view like attack speed,
Mhm.
all your damages, crit chance, all that stuff. We could even have like the crit damage boost amount, like have it maybe at base be like 20%, and then you can boost it from there.
Yeah. There we go.
Also, yeah, for balancing the game, honestly, I don't even care if the game is balanced as long as it's fun.
That lightning is really weird.
Yeah, it is weird. There's some
I
weird
don't know
stuff.
why it's not.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. Oh, now it's not doing anything. Why is it zapping from you?
I don't know. It's kind of cool, but it's weird.
Yeah, something's definitely not right there because it should not be hitting you. Those are salmon, yes.
Is it this one?
Would be on screen while I
Attack
figure out what's going on.
Lightning jar sticker spawn. Lightning sticker. Where's the... Hey, is there not a script for this? Am I, like, stupid? Oh, no, it's this. Sorry, this is one of the more complicated stickers, so it actually has to have this. Oh, because attack position is not set whenever the projectile is...
Little DC, you should play Sephiria if you haven't. It's very fun. That's where I stole like the damage types idea from.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite the fan of just like how many random stuff there is flying around in that game. We need more of that.
There we go.
There we go, looks better. Still a little weird, but that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I actually should be setting the position to the... No. It's spawning it at the attack's position instead of the target's position. I don't know if it... where it should be spawning the lightning from. But I would imagine it'd be the target's global position instead. Yeah. That looks to be way more correct, at least. It's a lot of salmon.
Yeah.
Okay, how many of these attacks?
I'm surprised the salmon don't set off the lightning. Because I'm pretty sure their attack is the card. Should be set to the card. Actually, the source might be the player now that I think about it. I might want to change that. Because I think they probably should set off the lightning.
Well, they're off the... No, they're off the player. I don't know, actually.
Oh, I guess you're right. It is
It's
off the player, not
yes,
the
the
card.
relic.
Yeah. Yeah, so no, it probably shouldn't set off lightning. Yeah, you're right.
But I imagine if I were to add, like, beehive to this...
Yes, bees definitely set off the lightning.
Well, once they come back down, because they don't go after those dummies.
Yep. Should probably fix that. I don't know why they don't.
Yeah, bees definitely set off lightning and salmon. Oh, I just realized, I think I have a chain reaction of infinite salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my salmon is spawning salmons, which is spawning salmons. Also, hello,
Yeah. But that would never happen like an actual
Ziggy.
game. Because
Ziggagoobs. I'm very happy that my videos have helped you.
imagine if you made more, that would be crazy.
Gross. It's either I work on Dante's 9 or I make more videos. You take your pick. Which one is it, bitch boy?
Both. I want both.
Evil. That was interesting. That's an interesting one. I hear the lightning sound as if it's like in my ear. Oh, because it's not... I see. Should it be played based on where the lightning strikes?
Should what be played?
The lightning sound? Should it be...
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it not?
No.
Yeah, definitely should.
Oh, it's... Give me a second. Yeah, okay, I can do this. Play sound, random pitch, spatial. Where is the position at? Is it? Okay, yeah, that's definitely off screen now. Because I was standing over here and I would hear the lightning go off as if it was like right here.
I see, yeah.
So yeah, the game is running like shit because there's so many salmon doing things. Actually, it's not even running that bad. It's like running kind of bad, but not that bad. Where's my FPS display? Oh, right here. Like, this isn't that bad, honestly.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
For how many things are... Yeah, I'm streaming. I've got my render scale set to high, which is... I would never do this in an actual... I would never play the game at high render scale. I think it was probably there for testing something. Yeah, I mean, like... 90 FPS with unlimited salmon and a debug console that's printing shit every frame. Oh, that's funny. This looks really funny on a lower render scale. Fucking Minecraft enchanting table type of fucking... What's going on here?
Oh yeah, that was one thing I wanted to figure out is does it do the same for the fire? Yeah, that. And also the fire display. Actually, the fire display is probably fine if it's small.
So where is this getting attacked from? Sorry, something's happening. I need to...
Let me find something to work on. I'm like a little bit fried today, so
First Friday's food.
we'll see how much longer I will stream for, but... Oh yeah, let me finish writing down the ideas that I had here. So there's the damage types, and then card scale with damage type of card, percent. It's got multiple.
B card attack. Card attack handler. What? Oh. What am I doing here? This is stupid. This is dumb. Hooray! Okay, cool. Alright, let me actually go through the thing that I wanted to do, which was, finding all the places that are currently using the fucked up and evil attacks.
Okay, so I just had card scale with percent damage of card type. Cards can have multiple damage types. Items can trigger off of on hit of damage types, and having multiple cards with damage type can increase damage or give buff, depending on how many you have. Did I miss anything? I probably missed something. Okay.
Probably. Okay, these are fine. Bowling ball. Oh, that's funny.
That's very funny.
Did you see what
I might want
happened?
to change that. Yeah.
Yeah, the salmon can collide with the bowling balls.
Yeah,
Which
it's because I put them on the player attack
That's
layer, which
funny
I
as
don't know if I want
fuck.
to do that.
Yeah, that's an interesting one for sure.
Yeah. I'll write that down. I can figure out the layers with that because there's some weird layer stuff.
Yeah. Bowling ball seems fine. Box is fine? Or what? Did I fix box already?
Let me see if I can make these a little better.
So why are
Let's
you...
try.
Oh, I see. see that. I think would be fine. It crashed.
Fire.
No, it was from the box.
Oh, okay. Not from the fire.
Nerp. Oh. I see. That's my saved state? What the fuck? What are you doing, dickhead? Yeah, no, that fucking, the distortion thing actually does look really sick. The only thing that I think could be changed about it is whenever it dies, the ring effect doesn't go off because it explodes in Q freeze. It'd be cool if the ring effect got detached so that it could ring fully.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
I'm gonna take a quick step away because I need to use the bathroom again. Sorry.
Bruh.
Here. I be drinking hella water.
I don't drink water. I love not drinking water, guys. It's so fun. Hello, Moaz Cheeseburger. Hop on Deadlock. Guys, what does lightning look like? Hop on Street Brawl? Okay, bet.
Alright, hello.
Very good, that's my beautiful lightning.
Alright,
Does that look like lightning, kind of?
kinda. It's enough like lightning, I guess. Just make sure to only make it 1, do not make it 2.
Yeah, I got you.
That fucking, the Northern Lion clip. Bro got the joke after I said Northern Lion clip. That's so fucked up.
No, I'm just laughing because the Northern Line clip is so funny.
I swear you had no idea what I was talking about until I said
No,
Northern
I
Lion.
knew
and it all just
exactly
kinda
what you
clicked
were
into
talking
place.
about.
And you went, oh yeah.
No, that clip might be a top Northern Line clip of all time.
It's actually the top Northern Lion clip of all time.
That was it actually.
I think so, yeah.
Sorry. It's so funny.
No, it is so funny. That motherfucker. He didn't mean to, dude. Probably.
Probably.
But like, you can't be bald doing something like that. Like, you can't. Oh, this crashed. Here, I'll show the Northern Line clip because it's so fucking funny. Please don't make noise. Please don't make noise. Okay. Yeah, here's the funniest Northern Line clip of all time.
This is the gulag. Survive and you can read the
I should have had
Get the
It's
audio
like,
on.
Dan, it's you and me against the world.
Okay.
Like
talk
one.
to enemy while you're waiting.
One is like kind of right here by orange, I think.
Panic, his face is so funny.
Just camp in a corner. I'm coming to you.
Got one.
The way that he looks down and then back up
Got
and
the
tries to
others.
spray over it.
Full tear.
No, I think the cherry on top is definitely... He's obviously trying to spray over it. And then he runs over here He's like, fuck it, I'll find out.
Other?
And the spray works here, but it wasn't working on the other wall.
Last one's right here. Oh wait, you gotta. Did you get? Oh, on you, on top of you, on top of you.
Does he go back and try to fix it? I don't
On,
remember.
down, drop down. I'm out of
I don't
fucking
think
ammo,
so.
dude.
What's up?
I don't think so. No. No. So for anyone who doesn't know, by the way, it's funny because the symbol that he accidentally made is belongs to a certain political party in Germany circa around 1940s, like 1939 to 1945 about. That was a symbol that was very strongly associated with them. And he was trying to fix it because he didn't realize what he made until he made it. So he was trying to fucking patch over it, and it just the spray was not working. You can't be bald spraying that though. You can't. Why?
There we go. Now it looks like lightning.
Mhm.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
He's got it.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin
I do
army.
got it.
I see. Goblin army.
Actually, it's 1933. Okay, thank you, Jimmy.
Oh, okay. Damn, you got called Jimmy? Oh my god. Me personally, I wouldn't take that. I'd fucking start crying. Me personally. Or actually, it was 1933. It's crazy you saying okay Jimmy does more damage than saying like, oh sorry, I'm not an expert on Nazis, you know? But apparently you are.
I'm crying. I'm sorry, Moaz Cheeseburger.
Me whenever I lie, you ain't sorry for shit.
Yeah, no.
You've never been sorry for anything in your life.
There we go. Beautiful icons.
Alright, does Goblin Army still crash? Nope. Oh shit, it still has debug drawing on. Oops.
Oops.
Where the fuck is that happening? Queue or redraw. Surely there's not that many of these in our code base. Uh-oh. I think it's you though. It's like definitely you, right? Nope. Whatever, that's gone anyways. Oh, I forgot to turn on my fucking
Why does he
music.
look so silly? He does look kind of silly. It's supposed to be a skull, and it does
Ooh,
not look
Northern
like a skull. Maybe like...
It does kind of look like a guy that's got, like he's standing on two legs and he's just like a little dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to draw at this scale, okay?
Is he stupid? I'm assuming you're talking about the skull, but I'm gonna pretend you're talking about JW and answer yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little stupid. That's okay. Something's not right here. Does it need the nose? If we add in the color, it'll look better.
What the fuck is this? Goblin? Goblin? Oh, duh.
There we go. Does that look better now?
Probably not. Maybe though.
Probably not. That's bees. It's way better with color. Okay, that's probably good enough. Did I miss you guys answering my question about the references included in the game or not yet? No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
know what
Yeah, I
the
remember you
question
asking that
was.
earlier. I'll go up and find it.
Yeah. Common ability forgetting people's messages.
So do you guys have any references in game / in mind for future? Yes.
We do? Wait, what?
I'm sorry, I thought it'd be the funniest thing ever to just leave it on yeah. Yeah. I want to add some reference to Terraria somewhere.
Oh, this guy loves Terraria.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because it's a really good game.
you're weird.
No, you can't like Terraria. Ah, you have to look at the wiki to enjoy the game. I don't care.
You literally do. It's
I don't
Wiki-slop.
care.
Wiki-slop.
Okay,
Wiki-slop.
that's fine. I'm okay with it being a wiki slop, at least it's not shooter slop, which is what you fucking absolutely love to play for some reason. And for your information, wiki slop tends to be like some of the best kind of slop.
Wiki-slop troll emoji. So true. I mean, I guess Gungeon is also Wiki-slop, so... It's
Like,
Wiki-slop.
kind of.
It is.
Not really?
If you, like, want to have any content in the game, it's Wiki-slop.
I don't think that's true, actually. I don't know what you're talking about. There are definitely some, like, hidden levels and stuff, but, like, you don't really have to use the wiki to just, like, play the game.
I mean, it's also useful because, like, there's literally no information about items or anything whatsoever about what they do.
I mean, you can... I mean, yeah, if you want to see what they are before you buy them, yeah, for sure, but, like, other than that, not really. Like, you can just buy it, and then you can open up the book and click on the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't give you, like, any stats or anything. It's just, like, here's a vague description of it.
Yeah, and that's kind of fine. I don't prefer it that way, but it's
Not
kind of fine.
This guy's defending vague descriptions of things.
Correct.
Can we kill him? Can we kill him, guys? I assume physical icon should just be like a little sword, probably.
Probably, yeah. Terraria was your addiction for the longest time, and unlike League, you actually enjoyed all 4,000 hours of it. Yeah. Yeah. I played so much Terraria with my brother when I was younger. It was very fun.
Wiki-slop.
Hello, silly cat dev. Meow. To you too. Meow. Excuse me. One of us should make an alt account called Silly or Cat Dev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the Hidden King.
Wait, what? Attack isn't defined in the... It literally is right here. Dude, get over it. Get over yourself. Wait, what? Isn't Brick also a card attack?
Stealing the other
You
sword.
are.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Maybe we need to speak over Pixel. I like the creative thinking. Thank you. Yeah, I guess that works.
Hmm. Hmm.
I feel like this one should be purple. Guys, is poison green or purple?
It is green.
What do we think?
I think it's green personally. It's in my mind poison is green, but I'm okay with purple poison because purple is historically the color of the royals, which I'm okay with that being the color of poison and corruption and toxicity.
Poison is green, toxic is purple. We could have like a toxic instead of like bleed. Because what I'm thinking here is like I want a purple stat because
Wait.
there's currently 2 red ones. There's fire and there's bleed.
You're saying you want poison and toxic?
No, I'm just saying that I want something that's purple.
Makes sense.
Purple or... I think purple would be the best. It's like the main color we don't have here. Grape status effect.
Might be the move, honestly.
Oh, these look update on the other side. Let's see. Trying to figure out the best positioning for them is. So I like how they look. They look a little out of place, somewhat. I mean, I also have like all 5 of them on here at once, but I think the left side makes the most sense. You like on the left better? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Where the fuck is this?
But I mean, like normally you'd only just have like 1 or 2, so like that. Instead of poison being rain, you could have acid. Yeah, but still like poison and acid are kind of the same. Yes, 6 instead of 7. Yeah, you're right. Fire is just red poison. I mean, yeah, that's true.
JW's the type of motherfucker to go, that's fair. What are you talking about? Well, where? Bit of acid do something other than damage. Oh, yeah, you could do that. Like, acid could be like, Ichor from Terraria, where it just, like, reduces the target defense or it causes it to take extra damage from other things. Like a corrosion or whatever.
Oh yeah, the armor in Sephiria is also cool for the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
How they have like a shield. So like normally you can like stun them if you hit them, but that they have a shield, you can't stun them until you break their shield. Which is kind of cool. Piss status effect, you're so right.
Still feels, I know that one's like, you get like a pass because that one's not like a real like cuss, but like it still feels weird hearing you cuss. It just is wrong.
Piss.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's just
It's
weird.
beautiful. There we go. We have our status effects now.
Did you know what, you probably don't know about this one because you haven't gotten that far in Terraria. I'm gonna pull up the Terraria wiki really quickly because
Wait, is there a piss status effect in Terraria?
so there's a weapon called a golden shower. Which fires golden ichor streams, which inflicts the ichor debuff, which is a yellow liquid debuff. So, yeah.
So we do.
So yes, there is the answer.
We need this in Dante's 9. The secret piss It's like a specific elemental damage, but it only shows up in your stats if you like get an item that increases it.
Oh, it's like the black hole in Balatro where it only shows up like once it can. Like otherwise, it's not even like a thing that you know about. Planet X or whatever. I think it's Planet X is the one I'm thinking about. I'll fucking
Planet X, yeah. Maybe.
It's like the one
don't
where it
remember.
only shows up if you can get like
No, black hole is the one that like upgrades all of them.
yeah. There's one that's like if you can do like a 5 in a row or
Oh
there's-
yeah, that one's
like
yeah,
5 of
yeah.
the
If you
same
get like
suit or
5
some
of
shit.
flush
Something.
5.
Yeah, flush 5, which is not something you can get normally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to upgrade your cards so you can do that. Yeah, or create a new of the thing. Why is this? I might be like stupid and dumb to be honest with you. I have mandatory permanent. Yeah, you're right. At a certain point in development, you reach a point where you're like, yeah, I am not putting my best code forward, and that's mostly okay.
Uh-oh.
Or like not the cleanest code forward, or just like yeah, dude, I'll just fucking whatever, go my my locusts or whatever. Degrade this code now.
Okay. I still something about these doesn't. Do they need an outline maybe? Oh, maybe they do actually need an outline. I might have been cooking here.
5 of a kind of
Does it
flush
look better,
5.
chat?
Yeah. Hey birdie, what the hell?
It might actually look better with an outline, I'm not gonna lie. Because that ends up cutting off the end of the art here, so it doesn't look weird on.
The
We
end of
copy
the
this
art.
onto
Oh yeah,
Salmon Storm.
those evil cards that have hella colors on them.
Oh yeah, it does look kind of sick on Salmon Storm. Imagine having a Salmon Storm that has all 5 colors. That would also be really cool if you could have, maybe there's like some like ridiculous buff that you get if you get all 5 types on a card.
The gay damage type. Finally, Dante's
guess-
9 gay damage.
I guess if we wanted to, we could also have it, if there's like additional types, we could have it like, it goes down one side and then continues on the other side.
Yeah.
If we had like more than 5. I like that, I like that.
Oh, crash. Lol.
See, what about on UFO? See, that looks kind of Tuffington.
Tuffington, he says.
Yeah. That is what I says.
Oh, hi, Callie. Yeah, you can come up here if you promise to be good and not hop on my desk immediately. If you do, you are going in the air fryer. I know you will fit in there.
What?
Yep, I'm putting my cat in the air fryer if she tries to hop on my desk right now. You can sit in my lap.
Evil Lytic.
Hi. Hi, sweet girl. What's up? Hi. How you doing?
Evil Lytic be like, no, I don't put my cat in the air fryer.
Yeah. Dude, imagine this. JW is making a game about a cat. He has never once had a cat, nor has he...
I literally don't even know what a cat looks like, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Clearly.
I've never seen a cat in my life.
You know. Bro doesn't even know that it's like a requirement that you're supposed to kiss your cat on its head. You little. Makes your cat real happy.
I've never seen a cat before.
Hi, sweet girl. What's up? What's up with you? Hey, sweet baby. You want to sit down, please? Or lie down, I guess? No? Okay. That's my fault. I was expecting too much of you. Yeah, that's my sleeve. Very upset about that one, apparently.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Why is this crashing? I thought I... What? What the fuck? Oh. Yep, that is, in fact, my microphone, Callie. That was really cool of you. Hi. Used to play on a server called Dankararia. Oh no. That's such a, like, 2010s name. GW, were you alive for MLG edits?
Yeah, I caught like the very end of it.
Man, those times. Oh, attack is just null.
Like, I think it was in the error. Like, you know how when it's like when your little brother finds something funny after it's already been funny
Yeah.
for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
I was the little brother.
You are the little brother. I'm very happy you're not the little brother anymore.
Yeah.
I'm glad you figured that one out.
Yeah. Remember when Among Us was popular?
Nah.
No.
Nope.
Okay.
Never heard
What
of
am I
it.
doing? I'm getting hungry. I may eat soon.
Whoa.
Hold up. Wilson sent me an Instagram reel. Give me just a second. Let me put you on screen real quick.
What a crazy thing. Just Wilson sent me an Instagram reel.
That was like 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah, it was.
What a terrible thing to hear. 6 or 7 years, 5 to 6 years ago, 6 to 7 years ago, neither of those are correct. The MLG memes were like 2014 to 2016 or so. That's what I said. That's not what I said. Correct it now. Okay, Mr. Gamer's Balls. Calm down. Oh, you're talking about Among Us? Among Us? I see. Yeah, Among Us was mid 2020, mid to late 2020. Why does this rape your equipment? What's the... Is it called mana drop still? Like, fuck.
Yeah. Someone didn't rename it. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Good luck. What the fuck? Spray bottle doesn't have the issue? What? Oh, I guess it doesn't have an attack. Is it because it has the... Ooh, it's because it has the handler, I think, or something. For the cat going to the bathroom. I know, it's very rare. That motherfucker didn't go to the bathroom. I think he maybe went like 3 times while we were at PAX. It was really weird. How is this doing damage? Because of this? Oh, it is because of this. I see. Something's wrong with the yarn ball. Oh wait, no. Oh no, apparently yarn ball's fine. Okay, cool. So I think that should be it. So now if I were to do something like... let's see, var from card false card instance.gd create attack, and then I'll do attack.from card is true, and then inside of health component, anytime something takes damage, card instance. So I'll do if card instance, if not attack dot from card, then I print the attack. So this should hopefully... Uh-oh. Oh no, that's maybe fine. Not attack off from card. Uh-oh, am I stupid? Am I dumb? There's a decent chance. Attacked off from card is true. Weird, I thought that would get propagated all the way down. I just want to make it so that we're consistently creating attacks from things. Sorry, what's going on in chat? When will Dante's 9 come out in VR? Hopefully never, but maybe eventually. Apparently Godot actually has like decent VR support. Okay, yeah, so apparently this isn't created correctly, which is weird, because I thought it would be.
You want to go get some Taco Bell?
No. Oh, it's because I didn't... Because I'm calling clone, I didn't carry this over. Duh. There we go. I think this should make it work. Okay, yeah, that works. So let me clear my... Clear the deck, add all the cards. AK works. Auto turret works. Pop works. Beehive works. Bowling ball works. Box works. Brick is fine. That doesn't do anything. That's fine. Goblins work. Knife is this one. Knife works. Kunai works. Laser pointer works. I think all the guns should work because they use the same code. This one's one I'm worried about, but the goblins are too busy hitting the fuck out of the dummies, so I can't test it. Did the goblins ever disappear, by the way, or are they just always there forever?
No, they don't disappear yet. I need to work on them some more. I don't know exactly what I want them to do.
Okay, that's okay. Salmon works a little surprisingly, but that's okay. Shotgun works. Shatter works. SMG's fine. Spray bottle surprisingly works as well. Wait, a spray bottle?
No, it doesn't do damage. It's the goblin hitting them.
Why is this? Why are they?
Because it technically does damage, it just does 0,
Oh, okay.
which is fine.
Okay, nice. So I made the change to all of the attacks now, it seems. So
Okay.
there's a little bit of change that'll have to happen in future cards going forward, but it's not a big change. It's just that when the card is first used, it creates an attack. Like, for example, so as I click, it creates an attack. I click, it creates an attack. And it's not like on a per hit basis anymore. It's like it creates the attack as... What did extra damage there? Oh, I can just hold left click on this, I see. So for something...
I should make the rocks do damage. They're like completely useless right now.
A little bit, yeah. I thought they did damage, but... So yeah, if I click here... Nope, you're not getting up there, Callie.
Fatty.
So the attack is created specifically whenever you click. So I can do...
Okay.
Let me restart the game so that there's not 85 goblins over there. Callie's like really pissed about this, by the way. This idea that she can be on my lap and not on my desk where I'm trying to type. She's like... I can tell that she's very annoyed by it. Yep, sit down, sweet girl. Sweet grandma. She's so fucking old. So, minus this one. This one, don't mind that. So with the AK, you'll see that the attack is created as I click.
Okay.
And then if I shoot the dummy, we'll see. So it'll say something. You'll see that as it hits the dummy, it says attack created. And the reason for that is I'm actually calling attack clone whenever the attack gets passed to the dummy. So here.
Okay.
So you can see that as it hits this, anytime that it doesn't have the card attached to it. So when I click, it creates an attack on the AK, which then clones the attack onto the projectile. And when it hits the dummy, it clones the attack onto the dummy's health component. So that it can...
So that way you can like make changes to it and it won't...
Yeah,
break
so it won't
stuff.
affect all of them.
But it's still the same, yeah.
Yeah. And so what that allows me to do is, like, for example, in card instance, this is where the attack is actually created, is here. So let's say, like, I'll just hard code this for now. If charges is greater than or equal to max charges, I could say attack.damage times equals attack damage times equals 10. So the first shot of my card does extra damage now. Time scale, set that back, and then turn off that. Except I do want infinite mana. So that, excuse me, why did that create it late? Hold on, that should not have created it that late. Why is it creating it after it goes down? Sorry, something's wrong because that wasn't supposed to do that. The sword, I think, does it correctly. Yes, you can see the sword was at 8. So if I give it charges back and then swing, that does 200 damage and then 20 damage. So I just need to fix it for the projectile because it seems like for the gun, it's not doing it correctly.
Okay, but I see what that's saying. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and it also allows us to hook into events. I'm just kind of curious why.
Okay. I may go eat in a minute. I'm starving, so...
How the fuck is it already? It's 5:30 already?
Yeah, exactly.
Ew. Shoot, do attack. I see. It's because I'm creating the attack here, but actually... I believe these have an attack built in, don't they? What? I guess not. I thought equipment had... I thought I made it so equipment had an attack built in. Apparently not. Well, I'll add that, I guess. Which is going to break a few things, probably. Or at least make things angry at me. Base gun ability. So undo attack, I will say attack is equal to create attack. And then down here, I won't actually be creating attack there. I'll actually be passing it in here. And yeah, so you can see I'm cloning it and then modifying it based on the damage scale and the position. And then that itself is being passed through all the way down to the projectile as the attack as well. So I think pistol might work now, or at least the other guns might. We'll find out. Yeah, so you can see it does 6 damage, and then if I have a way to reset the cards? No, I'll just add another one. So you can see that the first time I use the card, 60 damage, 6.
Alert.
And then I'm gonna go through here and check. So you... That's fine, actually. You're fine to do that. Oh, I should actually check about the laser pointer. Ah. Ah. I see. The laser pointer actually creates a new attack every frame, which is a problem. To do, make this update attack each charge. Yeah. I'll come back through and add that in a second, but check where else we're doing the attack from. You're declaring this, which this should be upset. Yep, because you already exist. Declaring this here, that exists. Hammerette ability exists. That's funny. Yeah, okay, for sure, dude. Sword ability. Hi, Callie. What's up, puppy? Actually, I don't know why this isn't... Attack.source equals player.player. What the hell? What? Oh, you know what? It's probably because that wasn't actually defined at the time. That's fine. I can just say like attack.source is equal to player.player here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to AFK. That's fine. I will probably be done streaming by the time you get back, potentially, because of apparently JW wants to leave.
Yeah, hungry.
Yeah, I actually just saw your message on Discord that you were talking about how much you hated everybody in stream right now.
No, I didn't say that. That's
Like,
not true.
it's fine. I get it. It's nothing like, it's not like the worst thing ever, but like, it's a little weird to say. Does this get called? I wonder. It does. Which I believe means that. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yep, that works perfectly fine. So yeah, everything should be based on the card now. And I'll show you. I'll show you a thing really quickly once I get rid of these print statements, which will be the last thing, and then we can call it good here. So for example, let me try to think of like one that is a little weird. Like I guess, yeah, here's something that you made. So the auto turret. The auto turret actually, like for the code that I wrote, will be doing double damage the entire time, I believe.
Yeah.
And the reason for that is because I don't think the activate function is... No, okay. So this is a card ability, which has the function activate. This is called whenever the card actually gets used. And inside of here, I'm creating an attack via this function call, which is just, if there's a card instance, we create it off of the card. Otherwise, we just make it the other way that we were doing it. And so basically this attack will be created and or updated every time the card gets used for this card ability, which I don't think we have abilities that we can reactivate, but like with the auto turret, when I use it, it runs this function, creates the attack, and then inside of the actual auto turret, any bullets that it spawns via this, I just say projectile dot attack is attack. Which handles the cloning of the attack here. Make sense? Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it should just be you create an attack whenever the card gets used. Hopefully you won't have to interface with it very much, but if you do, it's just like the card attack, card ability, and card equipment all have a function on them called create attack. For equipment, it's really easy because it's just right here inside of do attack. You can just call attack is create attack, and that's like all you have to do because this is handled every time you like left click. Make sense? Sound good?
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I had to stretch. Hi, Callie. What's up? Yeah, that wasn't your fault. That was just me existing as a human. Sorry. Sweet creature. I love my cat. You should be my cat one day. I don't think she would like you.
True. This is probably true.
Yeah. What games do I have on my two playlist? I have Rivals of Aether 2, Dwarf Fortress, probably a little bit more Sephiria. Evil ass cat just made me yawn.
Definitely more Sephiria.
Not that much more Sephiria, but definitely like compared to like Dwarf Fortress or Rivals of Aether 2. I definitely would rather play more Dwarf Fortress and Rivals of Aether 2. I keep forgetting I don't
Really?
work tomorrow. This feels so weird. I'm like, fuck, dude. It's like already getting towards the end of the day. I'm gonna have to get ready to work tomorrow, but nah, dude.
Tomorrow.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I work tomorrow.
Lol.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't work tomorrow because of Memorial Day. Alright, but I'm gonna call it here, I think.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple of IRL chores that I want to do. And then, yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. EST. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for stopping by. We will see you then. And bye bye.